So when he kicked out that car thing, that's considered federal, right? Now, their law is different from state law. Our police officers are state, our agents and all that kind of stuff, Homeland Security, border, all that kind of stuff, that's federal. So I looked it up. It says that it's the destruction of government property, interference with federal officers performing official duties, and obstruction of justice or obstruction of government functions. So he was definitely breaking the law. They wasn't even trying to charge him. They let him go. See, these are the things that people are not talking about. What they are not talking about is that they literally let him go, and he was literally breaking the law. If I get out there right now that's federal law. You have police law, right? With federal, they take it a little bit deeper and a little bit seriously because they're doing federal functions, right? Destruction of government property, interference with federal officers performing official duties, obstruction of justice, or obstruction of government functions. Now, let's just say I get my happy tail out there. Some police officer do something or say something to me I don't like, right? And they've been messing with me a long time, and I'm just tired of them. I'm just sick of them. They just been targeting me and messing with me a long, long time, which many of us, they have. Let's be honest, right? But if I get out there and I just decide one day, you know what? I'm just going to haul off, kick your tail light out, spit at you, and curse obscenities against you. What do you think the police officer going to do? They're not going to be like ICE. ICE walked away from him originally. They really did. And he was literally breaking federal laws. And federal laws are taken very seriously, right? But what do you think that state police officers would do? That's the same crime. You didn't hurt them. You didn't harm them. You just tired of them messing with you, and you done jumped up and got emotional, and you run your tail out there and do a whoop-wat-too against their car. What do you think that they're going to do? You think they just going to let you go? You think they just going to say, hey, I know you're frustrated. Bye. And they're going to jump off in their cars like ICE did and drive off and let you drive off with your gun on the back of your thing? Absolutely not. And this is what I want people to understand. I'm not subtracting that. On both sides, ICE have been harmed and ICE have harmed people. It's been happening for a long, long time. It was happening up under Obama administration. It was happening up under Clinton administration. It's just that everybody liked those presidents. So you didn't get to hear the news about who got killed and what was going on, who was harming ICE and who ICE had harmed, because you like your idol so much. Depends on which presidents you like, which you don't. If you don't like a president, you're going to make him look as bad as possible. So you're going to put all his dirty draws out there, or what you feel that he has to do with. And why I am bringing this is because now I'm going to talk about George Floyd. You guys remember George Floyd? You remember a lot of people was up there. Tamika Mallory, all of your black speakers, all of your different people, right? And I was hearing some of them say to the young people that you are frustrated, you are mad, and it's okay to express yourself. I had to take a pause for a minute, y'all. Sometimes we just got to take a pause, right? We got to take a pause. Like I said, we feel, we think, we go through things, right? And I said to myself, yes, it is okay to protest. It is okay to feel sometimes. It is okay to have anger, and you need to get that anger out. But it is not okay to allow young people to think that they can go busting up banks because they're angry, because they want to take control into their own hands. You understand what I'm saying? And let the world know we're not going to take what our ancestors took. Well, there's a problem with that. And that's why I'm doing this segment, because I'm trying to get you to understand that, yes, guys, people get hurt, people get harmed. Some of us have had family members, close family members, who have been hurt and who have been harmed. That doesn't mean we can go out there and break the law. It doesn't mean we can just go out there. Listen, the law is like this, right? This is the law, right? Let's just say this is the law. The law can either be used for good, or you can misabuse the law and use it for evil. Do you understand that? So let's just say this is the law. This is it. And if used correctly, it's good. You don't want nobody just walking up on your house. You understand what I'm saying? You want there to be a law in place that if somebody just walk up on your house, you can say, hey, please come get them. They are what? Trespassing in my house. So the law is good, right? But what you don't want to do is invite somebody over, and because you don't like the way your husband looked at her booty and she ain't had nothing to do with it, you gonna bust up and lie and put a criminal case on her and say she has trespassed in my home and I never invited her. That's misabuse of the law. Now she has a case over something she didn't do. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Now she got to go proving that she was invited to the party and she wasn't just trespassing because you lied on her. You see what I'm saying? Because you didn't like the way your husband, which you know he been dirty for years, you know he be looking at other women booties. But this time you just got fed up, and so then you go over here and lie on this woman so that you can get her locked up, as if getting her locked up is going to stop your husband's Roman eyes.